All right, welcome back to WMMA Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with a pair of news items. So first up, big news coming out of boxing to MMA. Claressa Shields apparently has signed with the PFL. Now this is coming out of MMA Junkie and has also been verified through Mike Coppinger. If you're not familiar with him, he's very big in the boxing media. So Shields has signed to the Professional Fighters League and is planning to take several one-off fights with the Professional Fighters League in 2021. Now, if you're not familiar with Shields, and you should be, she is 10-0 as a professional boxer and 77-1 as an amateur. She's a two-time Olympic gold medalist, and I believe she gave up the titles now, or at least one of them, but she was the unified women's middleweight champ. Now that is up to, I believe, 160 pounds in boxing, and she's already captured gold in, I believe, 3 different weight classes. So if you're not familiar with Claressa Shields, just go look up some of her fights. Now, how is she as a fighter? Well, she lacks power in her hands. You'd think for someone at middleweight, she'd have more power in her hands. She doesn't. However, her boxing skill is very, very high. She's part of that new group of Olympians that just shows a much higher level of boxing than what we've seen from women's professional boxing in the past. So she plans on taking several fights with PFL in 2021, but they're going to be standalone fights. She's not going to be taking part in the women's season. Now the fights will be at lightweight though, so they'll be at 155 pounds. In other news, Kayla Harrison is looking for a fight for Titan FC on December 18th. She has issued an open call out on Twitter. I'll go ahead and read it off. She put out, "If anyone wants to fight me on December 18th at Titan Fighting at a catch weight of 150 pounds, please contact Ali Abdelaziz 00. So she's looking to get this fight done, trying to get, one more fight in before the year ends, but it seems like she's having a hard time finding a dance partner, hence making the open call out. And according to the article on MMA Junkie, according to ESPN, Harrison's manager Ali Abdelaziz will even put money forward to make a bigger purse for any willing foe. So, if any featherweight is looking to get a fight, it seems like they're willing to put up the money for it. So I would go for it. Now, Harrison is still contracted to the Professional Fighters League and is scheduled to take place in their lightweight season tournament in 2021. However, they are currently allowing some of their fighters to take one-off fights outside of the organization until that season starts because PFL took the entire year of 2020 off. So what does this come down to? Already people are discussing a possible super fight between the two. However, I'm very doubtful it gets done, particularly in 2021. Because, let's be honest here, if Harrison is taking part in the tournament, the earliest she'd be out would be after the first round of the playoffs. And the playoffs don't start until, I want to say, August. And then, let's also be honest here. Shields is not going to be ready. Let's say she takes 2, maybe 3 MMA fights, which she already has a boxing match scheduled in January. So she'd have to take 2 to 3 MMA fights in short order to get a run going in MMA. And then still, 2 or 3 fights in the span of 1 year is not going to prepare her to fight someone with the experience of Kayla Harrison in MMA. Yes, Shields is a very good striker, way better than Kayla Harrison is, but she is not going to be prepared to take on a ground fighter the skill level of Kayla Harrison. So does this fight happen, this super fight happen in 2021? I really doubt it. 2022 at the earliest, and that's if they're both still with the Professional Fighters League by then. Anyway, I wanted to make a quick video talking about these 2 news items that are obviously connected because of the promotion, PFL, Professional Fighters League. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the news in the comments down below. If you liked the video, please give it a like. While you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to WMMA Now, the most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.